Alright guys, let's take a quick look at IMX here. Now if you can see this trend line, basically this trend line has kept us up since August 5th when we had that huge dump. And you can see we've hit this trend line several times. Now we did break through briefly. Keep in mind this is the daily chart, so we did fall under this line for a couple of days, but we did manage to get back up. And actually yesterday we did break down under the trend line. But you can see that today we have quite a large candle. Now we are trying to break out of this lowest, Fibonacci level here. So we got to get about above $1.42, let's say, to get out of the Fibonacci here. And then we have $1.46 or so resistance on the daily time frame. Now, if we can get above that, we do have a move up to about $1.71, resistance free. But this is a weekly time frame resistance. Now, once we break that, we do have about $1.78 on the daily time frame, and then we have about $1.92 on the daily time frame resistance, and then we got to break out of this Fibonacci here at about $2.05. Now, let's not get too far ahead. Now, it doesn't sound like it's a very far distance when it's $1.40 at the moment. It's only 65 cents away, but we do have quite a few resistances before we get there, and we do need to see what Bitcoin does tomorrow. Now tomorrow is a big day. We do have the Fed interest rate decision, 65%. Do believe we're going to get a half-point cut. I am still in the camp of the quarter point, but if we get a half point, excellent. It means more free money for the market, and people will start to put their money into more risky assets like Bitcoin. And anyways, guys, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. Now, Bitcoin is kind of getting a rejection at the moment. It is falling back since the last video I just made on Phantom a few minutes ago. You can see we did get a big rejection here at about 61.3, almost to the dollar, really. But anyways, I would like to see this candle close at least above this line right now, here at about 59, let's just say 5. But it would be even better if we could close above 60.2. Now, for some reason, this is kind of, moving quite a bit back and forth really at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. But today we also retested this trend line, so keep that in mind. And the more we hit that trend line, the weaker it gets. Now, you can see that we did fall through this trend line for about a week or so, and we did manage to get back above it on basically the 12th of September, and we really need to hold that, guys. So now keep in mind, I also talked about this double bottom. We are still in play with this double bottom. If we were going to make this double bottom work, we have to cross 64,300 basically. We need to get above this neckline here, and then really that double bottom is in play. But we still are in play, but we need to move up, and let's see what happens, guys. Maybe tomorrow is the day that we get that candle that moves up above this neckline, and basically the target of this is sitting somewhere around $74,500 to $75,000, guys. So that would be nice to see. We do need to break the resistance here at about $66,100 or $200 here. Now, this trend line has kept us down for many, many, many months since we hit it with the all-time high back in March. We did get a rejection in April. We got rejected in May. We got rejected in June. We even got rejected in late July. We almost got to, we almost got up to the trend line in August, but we were, I think, about a couple $1,000s short here. We didn't quite make it, but let's see if we can touch this trend line this month. And, this trend line keeps coming down, so it's very possible, we could touch it this month. We're still, we still have 13 days left, so, we have plenty of time, guys. And anyways, the economic calendar tomorrow, you do have CPI from the European Union, but I don't think Bitcoin will react so much to that. The only real economic numbers in America that we have are building permits and housing starts tomorrow, but I don't think the market is going to react to that either. Basically, we're waiting for the rate decision. Now, interesting here is investing.com, has 5.25 and not 5, despite the fact this is showing a half-point cut. So we'll see, guys. And then there is the press conference after, 30 minutes after. Keep in mind this is 8 p.m. for Central European time, which means Eastern time in America is about 2 p.m. for the rate decision, and then 2:30 for this press conference. Now, fear and greed, 33. I do expect fear and greed probably to move up somewhere between maybe about 40 and 50, especially since we have this nice candle today. We're getting back above 60,000 at the moment. As you can see, we pumped about $300 or $400 since I showed you this a few minutes ago. And yeah, I mean, I think after tomorrow we could even see maybe between 50, 60 points here on the fear and greed index if we get a nice favorable rate cut. So anyways, guys, crypto bubbles, let's take a quick look at this. Now this is the top 100 coins here. Mostly everything is in green. If you go through this chart, top 500, 1,000 coins, most everything will be in green. Now, like I said, the projects that you don't really know, like Chill or FTN or maybe XAUT, these projects, nobody really knows. They're not that great of projects probably, but good projects like Near, Phantom, IMX, Uni, Sui, Injective, these are all great projects. So you're going to see probably, bigger greens with good projects, guys. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you concerning IMX at the moment. It is looking good. It's trying to get out of this Fibonacci and break through this resistance here. And Bitcoin at the moment, it's pumping. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's the most important thing. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.